What's happening, y'all? We're back with Lago Vista day 2 here in the 15-16 race here. It's the same distance. We're just doing the course the other way this time, and it is way harder. And I'm already shuffled to the back. I was starting mid-pack, and it is such a big race that I'm already like shuffled to the back, and I'm like, it doesn't really matter to me. I already know I'm gonna get cooked today, and my goal is just to see how long I can stay on, as long as I can. Hey, and also let me know if you enjoy these long form videos. It takes a lot of work to do these. And we're going to come into the first climb here. That's the opposite of what we had yesterday. There was a little dip before the finish, and we're going to go up it this time. And it's already off the gun. Everyone is trying to move up. Everyone's trying to get into position. And we're already out of the saddle here. It's pretty hard. I'm going to try to make sure I'm in better position than I was yesterday, because I wasn't in good position yesterday. So I'm going to keep that in mind and make sure I'm on a good wheel that's not going to get dropped. As you can already see, I'm already struggling here at the back, and it is not looking good. And it's also mental, you know, when I'm already struggling and it's not even 5 minutes into the race, that's really going to, not going to motivate me. And I'm trying to move up here on the right side here, like I said earlier. But there's not any room to move up. It's all bunched up here, and so I'm struggling back here, and it's bunched up. I can't move up, and I'm thinking this is not gonna be good, because it's like a yo-yo effect in the back here, and it makes it so much harder than it has to be. So you don't really want you could be at the front. It depends what the race is. That may be better, like in a crit, but you sort of want to not be in the front, not be in the back, but sort of want to be in the middle. And that's what I'm going to try to do here. And I forgot to mention, it is not a ton cooler, but it's 1 or 2 degrees cooler than yesterday. But still, I'm going to try to keep my body cool, and I'm going to try to make sure I got ice socks and water every lap. And also, remember I was talking about yesterday and how we could hit 50 miles per hour on that downhill? Well, we got to go up that climb, which is insane. That was hard for me to imagine here, and it actually wasn't that bad, I think. But so we had to do that. I ended up doing that 10 times, and that was not something that I enjoyed. It was a struggle, and I'm already wavering here in the back, and you can see there's a couple of bike lengths in between, and I'm already struggling. I'm like, oh no, not again. Yesterday, I'm not sure when I post this race recap like I always do. I try to make change it up, but the day before, that was not only, like I said in that video, not only was it a struggle on the legs and the body, but it's also a mental struggle. So being solo for 8 laps, and I didn't get caught until the last lap. Being solo for that 8 laps, that's really mental, and that to not give up, and I'm not trying to glaze myself, but just to not give up. That took a lot of mental energy that I gotta keep in mind. That's a thing here. So yeah, I talked with some of my friends in the race yesterday, and I compared my power numbers, and if I just played it right, I could have stayed in. It's just the matter of the intensity factor at the start, which I gotta work on, but we got a whole bunch of training for that coming up. And there's just another tag. I can't make this stuff up. I know. I also am keeping in the back of the mind that it's the first lap. People are trying to get away and do the solo. They're trying to look good, be like Tade. So I'm trying to stay in for the last lap, and you can already see here goes the gap. I can't do anything. I can do something, but I just don't. The tank is empty, and I'm looking around, and I'm gonna go give it a little last of everything I got here, and my heart rate was high. It was pegged up there. That's what happened yesterday. And I'm thinking, man, if I just got in better position, I could have easily, in the middle of the peloton. But I wasn't confident enough. And I would say that's something I've got to learn, but I've done so much races. I think my mom said I did 58 races last year. And this is I've done 10 so far as of doing this voiceover. So it's not something, it is something that I've got to learn, but it's also that I've just got to lock in and get that dog in me. And so yesterday I soloed for 8 laps by myself. I got caught on the very last lap by the peloton. I ended up, the breakaway was the only group to catch me in my age group. So I ended up going 9 laps solo today. And it's the last day, so I don't really got to worry about another day of racing. But it was a real motivator because the breakaway was the only one to catch me. The peloton did not catch me. You'll see. And so that really boosted my confidence, knowing that I have that power to hold them off. But it also was like, man, if I just sticked in that position, I could have easily stayed in the peloton. But, we live and you learn. Wait, I just talked about that. I can't say that for this. Oh, okay, whatever. But we're going to solo for 9 laps. And we're going to keep the body cool. That's, of course, what the main goal. And it's not only just important for this race, it's just important to take care of your body because this is a really, really physically demanding sport. I mean, I train a ton, and I'm sure everyone watching this trains a ton, and they know how it's mental. And it's not just physical. It's not just insanely physical, but it's also really, really mental. So you got to keep that in mind to be able to do this and not get burnt out or anything. You got to take care of your body. So we're going to roll in. And this is that downhill. Like I said, the last race recap, and the course is backwards. So it's not really, really steep downhill, but it's a nice, where you can get some speed here. And you can, really just be flying here for this half of the course. Of course, the other half of the course is, steep uphills, and it sure is a struggle, especially in the heat going so slow and there's no wind. But this other half, I thought it was worth it. I would always look forward to doing this every lap. Something else I want to highlight is that I'm not sure if anyone was at the race, but if they saw me hammering it on the 200 meters to go up the last little climb. And it's not, yes, it was kind of just to put on a show for everyone, but it was also sort of because I'm trying to carry my momentum, and if I just go easy, it's gonna be really hard to get the feed. It's gonna be really hard. It's just you want to carry your momentum. That's something really big. And I'm gonna take an eye sock here, and I did some research, or I didn't do some research. I saw on the Instagram reel. But if you put the eye sock in the on your chest instead of on your back. Of course, I put it in my back too, but I just put it in my chest this time because my back was full. If you put an eye sock in your chest, it's actually more arrows. So, we're saving some watts, people. And something I didn't talk about last race recap, and I haven't talked about this one, is that the pros were also on the course with us. So they passed me a couple of times, and the 17, 18. So that was really cool. And this was this was weird. I saw the pros coming into the feed zone, and they're all together. It's theirs is I'm dropped. I'm not contesting for the win or anything, so I don't really have to hammer it. So as soon as I saw them coming, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hit the brakes. I'm gonna let them go to the feed zone because they need to take care of themselves. They've got a longer race and they're going much harder than I am. So I'm just gonna let them go, and then once I give it a little kick here once I get to the base of the climb and let the motos pass me, and then I'm back in my zone here. Just wanted to add that. Like I mentioned earlier, I soloed for 9 laps in total here, and this is my last little lap here. I was my legs not cramping up. My legs don't really cramp up, which is weird. I guess I just take care of my body. I don't know, but my legs were absolutely cooked. My lungs were done. And then there's Lucas, as you can see, he's telling me to hop on. I didn't know if I'm allowed to or not, but the pros here are coming. He's going to drop back here. And this is one of the chase groups back here. And I'm just going to hop on sort of. And I'm going to hop a little ride into the finish here. Lucas was telling me, honestly, I love what he's doing for the sport. He's making it more enjoyable to watch, making it just so much stuff that, cycling really needed. It needs the personality. It doesn't need to be so serious. That's what he's all about. That's what actually I'm all about. You see me making these videos, tell the jokes and everything. I'm just trying to grow the community. Biking doesn't have to be so serious. You just got to go out there and have a good time. That's what it's all about. That's what my parents tell me, and you always got to keep that in mind that it's not so serious. I mean, if you're getting paid like $1 million to do it, okay, it may be a little serious. But if you're going out there and you're racing a 4.5 or a 3.4, don't worry. Just like, you're in your own little world and you're just gonna have fun. Okay, don't gotta worry about anyone else. That's enough of my thoughts on cycling and what I'm trying to do for it. But we're gonna come into the finish here. I'm sitting on their wheel. I'm a little cooked, so he's trying to help me, but I'm also like struggling back here. And I know I'm appreciative of his help, but I have this one thing where I always give it my all to the line, no matter what. I mean, I may not give it to the very line, but I give it all, like where my legs are absolutely cooked when I finish. So I told him that, and I was gonna go sprint. So we're sprinting Lucas Burgoyne for. It's not his final lap, but it's my final lap, and he's gonna absolutely cook me there. You can see it. He's like grinning and talking to me, like yelling at me, and I'm like absolutely dying. Everything's a blur, and yeah, this was a really fun race. He ended up beating me. No shocker, but I was absolutely cooked. I averaged more power than I did yesterday, actually. So really happy about that. And thank y'all so much for watching. Jesus loves you. Wants a relationship with you. And this was a really hard race. I will remember. This is the hardest race on the calendar, is what everyone's told me. So I'm really proud of myself, and see y'all in the next video.